Before the PS2 era Prince of Persia games appeared, I'm thinking of Sands of Time and Warrior Within and whatever the other one was called, there was just Prince of Persia, a PC platforming game that was really quite hard and had quite revolutionary graphics because they used rotoscoping to capture the prince. The game designer used his little brother, I think it was, as a guide for the way the prince moved, to the point where it was filmed. He would just get a camera out and film him doing jumps and rolls and stuff, and then he would copy that via rotoscoping. It was a very early use of that in video games, like with Mortal Kombat. This game, Prince of Persia Escape, is kind of based on that original one, going back to the 2D, in this case 2.5D classic platforming, but it's just an auto-runner. All you do is run constantly to the right, you tap to jump, that's the entire control scheme. It is obnoxiously loaded with ads from the very beginning. I am playing the non-ad version right now because it's the only way to play it. I started playing it with ads, and every single time you die, every single time anything remotely pauses for a moment in the game, you get hit with big 30-second long adverts, and it's too much. It is where ads go too far. I know it can be done okay, you can integrate them well. In this case, I really don't think it has been done well. However, if you choose to pay and get rid of the ads, what do you get? It's a bit standard, to be honest with you. It's fairly lackluster. It's so simple and streamlined that it becomes a little bit uninteresting and flat. The levels they are designed, it's not like randomly generated or anything, but at the moment they just remix lots of different elements from the levels, and it feels like you're playing kind of copy-paste, piecemeal jigsaw puzzles of previous levels. And I know in some ways, well, they've got to stick close to the original design if they want it to feel kind of nostalgic, which I think they do. But there are far more sophisticated autorunners out there right now. I mean, just look at, I don't know, any of the Rayman games. It's come a long way. We've come a long way in terms of autorunners at the moment. Oh no. So I should jump, then maybe jump over to the right, then jump over that stick. That's what I need to do. Okay, fine. But this one, I don't think it's really cutting the mustard, considering how far we've come. This is frozen in time, and not in a good way. I like the return of the platforms that kind of shake for a little bit and then disappear. That's nice. It's fairly smooth when it's running. There's not a lot going on screen, so you'd hope it would be fairly smooth. Ooh, well, I guess that worked. Not how I intended, but whatever. But it is fairly uninspiring in terms of the actual second-to-second platforming of it all. We've done a full review on... how do I get over that then? Do I jump that? That seems tricky. We've done a full review over on Pocket Gamer, where our reviewer really didn't like it. I think they were playing the ad-only version, maybe. Or maybe that's the reason we have it on the account, because they bought it out of sheer frustration. But they really took against it and gave it a 4 stars. I mean, I guess... once you get past the ads, it's not quite so offensive, but is it really any good? Is it really doing anything particularly new? No. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. As I said in the previous review, old can be good, but this just feels a bit uninspired and I guess rote, soulless, I would say. It's trying to throw me off there. I have to jump the first one and then just let the second one trundle on, and I can complete. There we go. But I'm already not really inspired to go back and play it anymore, having finished this video, which is only going to be a quick one, because let's be honest, there's not a great deal to say. You guys know how autorunners work, and you can tell just without even seeing my hands how this is playing. And it's fine, it works. It functions as a game. When I press the screen, the man does a jump. I mean, there's not a great deal I can say more than that, to be honest with you. So if you want to download it, it is currently free on the App Store and... there we go, jump. Nah, nailed it. App Store and Google Play as well. You can grab it immediately if you want to. If you don't, I wouldn't really blame you. Prince of Persia Escape, out right now. Thank you for watching.